Hi, my name is Jack Mybaum, and I'm a missionary dentist in the Dominican Republic. I'm going to give you a few shots of different things that how we live here in the Dominican Republic, and I hope you enjoy because there's a lot of different people, and a lot of people live different ways. So I'm going to show you the people that live like a middle class and the way most of the people live. Okay, here we go. I would say that almost everybody has a TV in the Dominican Republic. Even people that have dirt floors have a TV and sit and watch TV. That's just very common in this country. Here is my kitchen. I love to bake, so I have some more expensive things you won't find in most of the houses. In my kitchen and my stove, and I have a refrigerator. Just about everybody has refrigerators except the very poorest people. And our floors are cement. Cement floors. Almost all floors are cement floors, floors or tile. Everybody has a thatched roof rancho. That's what this is up here. This is where we do our many activities here at the mission. And of course, motorcycles. Everybody rides motorcycles. Even I ride a motorcycle at over 70 years old. This is called a fogón. On this we build wood fires and we cook with big pots sitting up on the top of this. This is where we cook a lot of outdoor things. This is very common in many of the houses in the Republic Dominicana, except in the cities. Probably in the cities there are a lot of these too, depending on your economic situation. The Dominican Republic is a tropical country. It's warm year-round, so you're looking at mango trees, guanabana trees, palm trees, flowers all the time. And if I go up over my head here, we're going to find coconuts up there in the coconut tree. There's every kind of tree and fruit that anyone could want here. It's green all the time. This is our main road, and you'll see that almost every house is made of cement block because there are termites everywhere and carcomas, and they eat the wood, and so everything is made of cement block. Even my house, everything is cement block. The cement block that's coated is pretty, and then some of it's not coated yet, and this is where we have our houses all cement block. This big concrete tank is called a cistern, and we store water in these cisterns. We store water from all the roofs on the mission that goes into these cisterns, and this is where we get our water, because although there's water tubes in the street, they don't send water very often, and so we have to save all our water from rain, and this is the water we drink, rainwater. Now I'm going to take you to a house of a little lower economic. This is a very nice family. In fact, this is part of our family. They are married to my son, and the woman that lives here is my dental assistant. Very nice family, very good people. But let's take a look at the house inside. This is my assistant, Rebecca. This is behind her house, and you're seeing the house and the rancho over the house. And over to this side over here is a water tank, and she stores water in this, and they take water and they use the water for drinking and bathing and so forth. Now we're going to take a little trip into the kitchen. Okay, this is the kitchen right here, Rebecca's kitchen. It's a little dark. You can see her flats and things, and it's a wood structure. You can actually see right out through the side of the wood. There's a gas tank for a gas stove, and this is her gas stove. And over here is where she has some kitchen utensils. It's a cement block area. It's right small. I'm turning around, and you can see it's tin here and a tin roof. This is a very typical country house here. It's open, and rain can come in a lot of places in here. They do the best they can to keep it habitable, and they do very well. Nice family. But when they can, which is most of the time, they cook out here on their fogón. This is like the one at my house. And you can see the ashes are still there. And over here, there's some squash waiting to be cooked and various seasonings. And down here is wood and stuff that would be used to for the fire. They find it wherever they can. Over here is a little place where there's pots and pans and things here, and for cooking. And there's another tinaco to store water. This is the bathroom. I guess you can't see it too well in here. It's a typical outhouse type structure with a hole in the middle, and this would be the bathroom for the family. In the back is another rancho, dog tied back here. Normally there's a pig in there, and you're seeing an outside of the outside kitchen here. This would be Rebecca's living room, and there it is. A TV, just like I told you, TV and music, very important. Here's a speaker because they need to have their music all the time. Music's very important in the Dominican Republic. Here she bought a used KitchenAid mixer or blender, really nice. Use it in a refrigerator. Small rooms and a furniture, a little bit of small furniture in here. In there. And bedrooms are very, very small. Very, very small. Several people might sleep in a bed. Okay? But outside, it's always green and lush. These are typical little girls. Like little girls anywhere. Even you little girls and boys. They're playing and having fun in their house. They're a little bit shy about the movie I'm taking. But this is a place in front of the house where everybody kind of hangs around and sits and meets and talks at night. And we go outside, we look down the road, and you can see we're going down the road to another house down the way. Here's another house inside of that building, and it's made of palm wood, is a kitchen, and it's got we've got here a cactus fence outside in the front long, and there's the house. They like the bright colors. In the house are the bedrooms and various rooms inside. And the people live inside of there. In the back, there's a tank for water. And this is their place. And, of course, flowers. Very lush. Everybody lives very happily. Everybody's very content. And just like in the United States, people go about their lives. They just live a little differently. See how green it is here? All year round, it's green and lush here. Here is a typical little store. It's called a Clamato. You can buy, everything from peanuts to chips to bread to coffee, anything like sodas you want here. These are very common. They are everywhere in the Dominican Republic. Every community has 1, 2, or 3 of these. And this is in the house across the street from me. This is the little stores where we shop all the time, and we're not in the supermarket. Here's my neighbor's house. She likes a very pretty house. She got very nice inside, tile floors, nice furniture. She puts the emphasis on her house more than anything. A video dish up top. This is what you'd probably call a lower middle class family in the United States. Even a garage for a car, but they don't have a car. But you can see the number of motorcycles. Motorcycles are everywhere. Everybody's got motorcycles. They're more popular than cars. Another very pretty house, all made of palm wood. This is very common. These are palm wood houses. And so this lady loves a lot of flowers. So she has flowers all over the place. And as we go around here, we'll see crops that are growing. This is platanos. You might think they're like bananas, but they're platanos. They've just been planted. And these are all platanos or plantains down here that are planted for profit. How this man makes his living. These trees up top are the trees that are used, we cut the limbs off them, and they're used to make the thatched roofs. Well, you've seen a little bit of what it's like in the country of the Dominican Republic, which is probably the biggest part of the Dominican Republic. The cities, of course, are different. The cities also have their very, very poor areas and their apartment buildings and office buildings and everything like any city would. Life goes on in every country. It's always amazing how when you go to some of these other countries, how life goes on normally, just like it does where you live. Just a little different in the styles of the houses and what you might call the quality of the houses. But everybody is happy and going about their lives in an everyday way.